Behind the cape. Any thoughts on the updates of the cliffhanger Black Panther series, the video game?
Man, listen. I think it's obvious. I think the response was pretty targeted. I did my due diligence. I checked, not just the retweets that were going on to the updates that we got from that poster, but also the responses that the poster themselves got on it. So there was a tweet over, what was that, Thursday, Friday, one of those days, talking about the new Black Panther game that's still in development at Cliffhanger, and gave us some updates and gave us a synopsis of the game. So there is a story mode with multiple POVs that you can choose from: T'Challa, Shuri, Azari, which is a character that's only shown up in the Ultimate television show, or the Ultimate. It was like an Ultimates movie, where like all the superhero parents had died and it was only their kids that were left. They were being protected by like a Stark bot, some shit. It was weird. Or Ultron. Was it Ultron? Can't remember. It might have been Ultron. So yeah, that's Azuri, and then maybe like some one shot comics, one or two of them. Then you got M'Baku, which has never been a Black Panther. Never been a Black Panther. There's someone named M'Baku who is a warrior of the Black Panthers in the Ta-Nehisi Coates run, but M'Baku himself has never been the Black Panther. He doesn't worship the Panther God.
Right.
They're not even doing the work. It's so lazy. It's so washed over. You can tell that they don't give a shit about it. They're just running their jaws. Blah, 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 blah. Black people stuff, black people stuff. Are we good? Are we good? And again, I get frustrated when we have to explain this to people the same way I get frustrated when I hear, some of our lighter comic book fans who are confused over the whole T'Challa Toussaint shit. Oh, yeah, well, it's a male Black Panther, and they call him T'Challa, so it's cool. Screw you. Because if I called Dick Grayson Bruce and put him in the cowl and cape and tried to serve that up to you, you'd spit it back at me. Off a reaction alone. And you understand every finer point as to why that doesn't work. So, same thing here. Spider-Man game. We had Spider-Man 1. Then we had the spinoff with the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Then we had Spider-Man 2. Right? There was no, oh, well, you can be Ben in Spider-Man 1. Oh, you can be Miles or Mary Jane. Even in Spider-Man 1, you could be Harry Osborn in Spider-Man 1. Nobody even thinks that trash up. No one thinks that as an idea that, hey, in Spider-Man's inaugural game at Insomniac, let's make his story mode playable through multiple POVs. You're a liar. You're a liar or an idiot if you think that is a normal occurrence. And I'm so tired of people playing dumb like they don't understand it. Not talking about nobody specific. I seen she drives me, Tina, talking to Chillmonger about it. Seems like they kind of worked it out. We talked on Twitter. That none of my folks. I'm talking to the individuals who are applying this dissonance, this brain melt. It's like they see black and nothing else applies. They don't know nothing. Fathers, mothers, straight stories. Brain broken. It's like they look at one of these properties and they know how to get it done. We got a Wolverine game out. Does anybody even have any questions about who's going to be the main playable character in Wolverine story mode?
It's going to be Logan.
Any questions at all?
No.
Doing the same thing for Black Panther. Oh, well, people might want Shuri and people might want M'Baku and Killmonger and Azuri. Azuri, a character that exactly 10% of normal MCU fans know who the hell that is.
Yeah.
Azari, because Azuri is Killmonger is T'Challa's grandfather. That would even make more sense. No, Azuri, a fucking kid that was never really had, doesn't exist in anything, that they will throw away as soon as this game is put back on the shelf.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not buying it. Not playing it. This will probably be the last time you hear me talking about it, because if it's at the point that they are letting you know updates about it, that means they're coding, right? So that decision is pretty much set in stone. They're doing that. So for those gamers, those comic book gamers, let them know how you feel about it, you know?
JP says the cliffhanger stuff is thankfully just rumors. He'll wait until he gets official word from the cliffhanger devs. So,
okay. It's not unlike what we were already hearing about it, though, JP, and that's what makes me feel comfortable to go ahead and run with it. Because if there was an update to come from this, you would have liked to have seen it drive us away from this narrative. This is not the first time that we've gotten this rumor about there being different POV. Matter of fact, we started on asking who was going to be the playable character, who was going to be the playable Black Panther. That's where we started on this game to begin with. We obviously got what we got on the Captain America and Azuri game that's coming out, the Civil War game, right? We know what that's going to be, right? No T'Challa. But this one was the one that was always in question, because this one had the most potential to actually be the character that we want to play in one of these games. And again, well, you'll kind of get that. You'll have that option, but everybody else is on there as well. It's like, well, now what does that tell me about the story arcs that's going to be on there? They'll either be limited in capacity because you'll only have certain things that you'll be able to do with T'Challa as which you'll be able to do with the other characters, or they'll be generic so that you can play the same arcs for every character on the list.
Probably.
And that's more likely than anything, right? Let's just be honest. They're not creating specialty arcs for every single one of these POVs. Mm-hmm. Nope. Generic run through, run of the mill. Might as well go play a VR game at the fucking arcade.
Avatar Fire and Ash. Seems like some people have seen it and are claiming that it is the most emotional of the Avatar movies.
Yeah, I don't know what most emotional means, but it has been a bit of a roller coaster getting news on this movie coming out. Like from the first look at the Air Nation looking exactly like Air Nomads from Airbender, to James Cameron talking about how they got to break the mold every time with these movies, which is another red flag, it feels like. I don't know, man. I hope he doesn't screw it up. Just stick the Wait, he's got 2 more of these, right?
Yes.
It's 2 more? 3 and 4?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know how much more, like, what more can we do? We done made one of the people, one of the humans, an actual Na'vi. We done, brought back the general from the first movie. Now he's a Na'vi. We got fire tribes. We got air tribes. We got a complete one-to-one Avatar Airbender.
Yeah, bro, because it's the same thing.
What else?
Plot twist. They're the same franchise.
Are the Na'vi going to leave there and go to Earth? Well, they don't want to go to Earth. Ain't shit on Earth. That's why they on their planet. That's why the humans are on their planet. Is there another planet to go to? Are we going to get off this planet? I just feel like there's only so much to stretch out of this story.
No, because James Cameron's going to take some interesting risks with
some groundbreaking risks.
Yeah.
So apparently, if you all have seen that film, there was an after credit scene that I saw on the internet that was supposed to be breaking down some stuff. Now, when I seen it, I thought, oh, they're talking about Secret Wars, right? Colliding worlds, probably. That's what he's setting up. According to Julius Ono, he thought that he was setting up the Illuminati, y'all. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to get from that movie. Now I'm questioning everything I saw. Because if that's what he thought he was telling us with that scene, then the rest of it, I don't, maybe I didn't like it because I just didn't understand it. Maybe it didn't communicate well to me. Because I definitely did not get Illuminati, but
yeah, because we totally didn't have the Illuminati already in the MCU. Well, I mean, I guess technically that was also a different universe, but still. Plus, what's a Illuminati without Black Panther?
I mean, nothing. And didn't they kill the Illuminati? Didn't they wipe them out?
No, that was the different.
That's the phony baloney Illuminati
universe with.
I don't want them to get another chance at it. I don't want them to get another chance at it. I don't want to see their strike two at an actual Illuminati. I don't think I can take it. Just leave it alone.
That was the right. Well, no, because they didn't have T'Challa in theirs. I was gonna say they had the right Reed Richards, Krasinski, Reed Richards, but yeah, no T'Challa.
Let's just leave it alone.
All right, so there's talks about a Hancock sequel, supposedly with Zendaya. So I guess maybe she's playing Hancock's daughter.
Shout out, yeah, definitely going to be Charlize Theron and Will Smith's daughter. But shout out to Will Smith, man, because he's been having a little bit of a run here. I'll talk about him on my Dubs and L's. But I'll be very interested to see this movie. There's been a couple of movies in that era of Will Smith movies I wanted to see a sequel to. Hancock, I Am Legend. We could see I, Robot.
Yeah.
I could definitely see an I, Robot sequel going.
Crazy in this.
And this, I mean, shit, we basically here, dog. We are basically here.
Yeah, the Roombas are Roombaing.
Roombas are taking pictures of your shit. So, congrats.
They want to put cameras on the AirPods.
Yeah. Why, God? So apparently they are mulling around with the idea of introducing the X-Men through a TV series, doing the whole school thing. I guess, and that also lines up with some of the castings that have been rumored, like the Sadie Sink, as Jean Grey, and the other one chick that they were talking about for Kitty Pryde. I'm not in love. I guess we talking like high school, junior, senior age. Cool. I guess we can do that. I am not looking to see young preteens as the X-Men. I don't want to see Disney try their hand at that. I think every iteration of the X-Men that we've seen, animation and film, has been at least high school age. Anything younger than that, man, I don't trust them to mature those characters, because what it tells me two things. It tells me that they're trying to set the groundwork for what those characters are in their universe. They don't want you depending on any other iterations of them. That's why they're starting them out so young. Mm-hmm. It also tells me that they plan on keeping it going for a while if you're shooting that young with the actors. So not only do they have a potential to mess it up, but then whenever they mess up, gets a chance to stick. Like now we got to be looking at fucked up iterations of X-Men in perpetuity, like for the next 10 years.
Yikes.
Like y'all thought Dark Phoenix and Age of Apocalypse was bad. Disney will tell you to hold your beer. They gonna tell you like, hold my beer. We'll show you bad. Oh, you haven't seen bad. You haven't seen that. So I don't.
There's definitely a possibility for that, for sure.
Not with it.
When are we gonna start talking about X-Men movies?
No clue. You don't ask me. Ask Kevin Feige.
We already got an X-Men 97, so like.
Ask Kevin Feige. First of all, Nate Moore was on Gabbin the other week, a couple weeks ago, talking about, yeah, we had a cooling down period once we bought it. We didn't just want to jump in and making shit. Yeah, because who's thinking about turning a profit on $70 billion investment, right? That's dumb. Who would be looking to do that?
Yikes.
So yeah, now that their cooling off period is done, and we've got a Miss Marvel mutant tease, and we got the Celestial, and Madripoor, and every other little Easter egg that they're trying to throw to us. Maybe we'll get an actual live in color mutant, like a real one.
Or we'll get a few more years of Easter eggs.
No thanks.
Any thoughts on them pausing shows in development, like your favorite Nova series?
I didn't really care about any of that. I was kind of off the Nova train when they decided to make it a series. I don't even know what the last one is. It was like a Monster Inc. or Terror Inc. something like that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Strange Academy would have been redundant with the whole mutant thing that they got going on. Plus, I have a sneaky suspicion that the Young Avengers are going to be a thing at some point too. So we don't need thrice over, young guy teams or young people teams. I don't need three of them.
Young team, Young Avengers.
We don't need three of them.
And Agatha team.
Oh God damn it! Yeah, let's not do the Agatha thing.
Yikes! Jason Momoa returning in Dune.
Don't even know how this is going to happen. Duncan died.
Did he die on screen?
He did die on screen.
Oh, well.
Like we literally saw him die, light move out of his eyes. So I don't know if he's going to be like a ghost. If it's going to be like a flashback. If they brought him back to life somehow, that would be crazy. Infinitely more interested in the Dune franchise than I am in anything that Lucasfilm got going on. So definitely be paying attention. It is a character that I wanted to see fight on, right? Like all of the scenes that Josh Brolin has been getting, I felt like they could have went to Jason Momoa and we wouldn't have missed the beat. Probably would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
But we'll see how he comes back. I don't know. They haven't really done anything with like reincarnation or bringing anybody back in the first two films yet. So I'm at a loss. Yeah. Maybe somebody knows something I don't.